Hello and welcome back to the MPG's ramblings and conversation. This one about the future of the channel and possibility to just stream. The reason why I'm considering just streaming is, like I said in the previous video, time. Time is a cruel thing for me right now. If I do go full time, it might stay that way. I might do back and forth again. I'd like to do both, mostly because streaming lets me communicate with people who want to watch me play a game, any game, or just have a conversation. Excuse me. Or just have a conversation about random game topic or whatnot. I'm totally down with chit chatting. I love as we refer to it as bullshitting. I love to just sit back, relax, and talk. That's why I said if you guys want to do a hangout, like anybody who follows, like I do with my friends, if you want to join in on a conversation on a topic or whatnot, let it go. If you want to hear my thoughts on something, comment. I'll be happy to put a video out on my comments, and I'll do it as quickly as I can, like for real. Like right now, if you want to test this, put a comment down there with, hey, I want to hear your thoughts on blank. I will happily talk about blank. I'll talk about blank to great extent. Don't you worry about this. Let me worry about blank. Futurama. Anyway, so the reason why I'm saying time is editing is taking a lot of my time. And it's not even in the sense that I know my editing is very minimalistic, and I will explain why. I don't have Adobe. I don't have any experience with Adobe Premiere or anything on the Adobe besides Photoshop, which you've seen some of my Photoshop work. Like looking at the thumbnail for my Resident Evil 7, that's a little bit of me Photoshopped. Like I know there's a fuck up in there though. My Photoshop teacher in college would be ashamed. But yeah, you know, I took the time to take my picture, take a picture of me doing something, cut it out, trim me out of it, put me behind another part of the image from that I swiped from Google, admittedly, and make it look like the light's behind me and fade me a little, that kind of things. Like it took a little bit of work to kind of get that down. I could have done better, but I kind of rush jobbed it. I admit it. That's why I suck as an artist. I rush, but with the editing software I have, which was given to me when I bought minimize that movement, distracting, when I bought the Roxio Game Capture, it comes with an onboard editing software. It crashes on me constantly. I will be in the first fifth of editing a video and it will crash. Luckily, it backs itself up. Like it asks, do you want to continue your previous edit? I say yes, and it picks up right where I left off. But it'll do that so many times that a simple video could, like let's just go on this. A 20-minute video takes about an hour to edit for me, and this is the process. There will be no visual aids here. I don't want to fidget with open broadcast software right now trying to set this up, but. And so let's go with one of my videos. Let's just go with my second Legend of Zelda randomizer video. So I load up the video after the recording, and sometimes it's been a couple days, so I need a refresher. I won't watch the video and then edit. I don't know if it's how other people do it. This is how I do it. As I'm watching, if something pops in my head for an edit, I'll do it. Like with that one, I kept it as simple as I could, where I was just posting my inner demon talking. That's what the white text is. You know, that's what that colored text, the text talking and making fun of me. That's my inner demon making fun of myself. I can laugh at myself. I'd have no problem doing it. I often enjoy it. I gotta lean back a little, guys. Sorry, my back's starting to hurt again. Oh. So, that's what that is. I gotta keep it simple. But let's go to, like, I am Brett. I can't lean back and talk. Damn it, I just deal with the pain. Let's go with my I am Brett video. There's that moment where it said, that's my jam, and I found an image, and I really wish I had an artist to credit that to, because that's a funny picture. Where there's the bread pointing at jam, and that's my jam. You know, there's that. There's anytime you've seen arrows pop up, or you know, you get the, I know I had that moment in the Resident Evil, in the Legend of Zelda randomizer, where I had the combo man Ultra, trigger. I had to find that, drag it out of YouTube. Again, Killer Instinct, that gets a credit for that voice, of course. Cut it down, put it in there, lower the volume and all that stuff. So, as I'm going along, a thought will strike to me and I will edit it. But I'm limited in what I can edit. Like, I had a plan for this and it fell apart. Where I had made a vlog video apologizing for my delays and whatnot. And at the end, I had that red screen with my voice changing. I had a voice change software thing, and I was going to basically peek behind the screen of the illusion that is my YouTubing. I was going to have it punish me by me playing a game called Viscera Cleanup Detail. Honestly, a fun game. I think I played it before. I would have loaded a different level than the one I played. It's honestly a fun game if you enjoy that kind of niche thing. But I had fun with it. But I was going to have it to clean up a mess that it left behind, kind of thing. Things like that take, I have to work a little bit toward it. I have no problem doing the work. I love doing the work. Sorry, my OCD kicked in. I saw dust. I have no problem doing the work. I honestly enjoy doing the work because I like putting out content. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people feel good. I like people make people think too. That's kind of why I want to have discussions with people about things. And I do have a big video planned that's going to take time to do. Like in a lull period, I need to get this video done. But Roxio Capture's software crashes on me. As I said, so much. That's hurdle number 1. So let that 20-minute video, as I'm watching it, I'm editing as I go. I don't really marker things to edit, except for like when I walked away. There was a moment I walked away in Five Nights 4, which I know I need to play through. I will. I'm going to wait till after the move for that, though, because stuff's going to start getting packed, and none of this will be packed until the day we move. But there was that moment where I had walked away, and I actually walked away for a fair amount of time. So I jotted down the time stamp where I had walked away, and I jotted down right before I came back. So it made it a little easier for me to cut out that bit. It wasn't long. It was like 10 minutes, but that's 10 minutes of me having to walk away. The second hurdle I have is more recent. My fucking computer, pardon my French, is taking it upon itself to try to install a Windows update, and I have a legitimate copy of Windows 10. I want to make this clear. Windows copy, legitimate copy. Sticker, I bought this computer with Windows 10. So if anybody says, oh, well, it's an illegitimate copy, no. Real. It keeps trying to install an update, and it's like, does it say it right now? You're going to tell me to do it right now? Yeah. See, it says update and shut down or update and restart. If I don't, it'll flop up as, hey, you need to update due to restarts. But it'll only go to 20% and then cancel itself, undo it, and then go. And sometimes I lose progress on shit. I have found things missing. Like, I'll save a Word file. I'm like, all right, time to go to bed. And I wake up the next day and my computer has rebooted itself. After I put it to sleep, it'll wake itself up and go to reboot. And the file's gone. So the other hurdle that I'm going to encounter as I'm doing videos, and again, I'm making no excuses for nothing, I'm just laying things out for you, is now that this video is out, this video's done, let's say I get through it, and again, an hour's work, I don't care, I honestly enjoy it. I have to upload it, and as it's uploading, if I'm like, okay, I'll set it off tonight, I've set it to go upload and be released to the public at 12 o'clock, which is what I would like to do. I like to set it up so at lunchtime, for me anyway, for you guys it's different times or it could be the same time or who knows. But, but at 12 o'clock, the video will be published, and then I'll go in and I'll add it to a playlist later. I really wish it would add itself to a playlist. Can't be perfect, I guess, but I'm afraid, and it hasn't happened yet because I haven't uploaded since this issue started, I'm afraid it's going to reboot in the middle of an upload. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. Like, obviously I won't lose the file, but I know I'll lose the progress, which is infuriating. Because, for sake of argument, I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning, I notice it rebooted, I go, fudging crackers, and I set it back up. I go out of my room to go start my shift. I take care of my mom as a profession. That is what I do. So I go to my room to go take care of whatever I need to do. Clean the house, do the laundry, wash the dishes again, paint the garage. Painted last week, painted again. I not painted the garage. Just rooster teeth. Anyway, so I step out of the room to go do whatever I got to do. I come back and it rebooted again, but now it's 11 o'clock. It's 11:30 and the video is supposed to be up in half an hour. The other reason I'm telling you this is because if that happens, that's what's going on. Follow me Twitter. I have Twitter. Follow. If it happens, I will tweet. Damn computer rebooted. Uploading again. Sorry. That's kind of why I want to stream. Because even if I'm streaming here, I can look over here, and it constantly asks me if I want to reboot. And even if I say try later, eventually it will fucking reboot itself. But I can keep an eye on it from here. And I'll put in my stream, I'll let you guys know, hey, if I poof, I will be back. It might take a while. My computer reboot time, because I use this, what are you, IOBit? Yeah, I use the IOBit stuff to help, IOBit programs to help it run. My reboot time is like, the fastest I've seen is 24 seconds, the longest is 54. So it takes about, oh, hold on. It takes about a minute to reboot. But I have to wait for the stupid update to try and fail. I have to wait for it to reboot, try and update, fail, clear the update, then actually reboot, and then I can log in and get back everything on. So, I mean, I'm going to encounter trouble either way, but at least with streaming, if I see it pop up, I can warn you guys, hey, I might get cut. I will be back. You know, unless I'm Twitch streaming from, I think the PS4 can do it. I've yet to really, I've played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 with my friend on PS4. I have not, yes or no, I'm playing games. But I have not really tried to record anything on it yet. I'm going to see if maybe I can record from that, and then edit it with the Roxio game capture stuff. But I know I can stream Twitch from my Xbox. That's why maybe I might just stream from that instead of running it through OBS, which I'd rather do, because with OBS, I can hit record, and it makes it easier for the YouTube upload, which again, I know I could always stream on YouTube through the OBS. Why do we have the hiccups? Why? It's because I'm talking. But with Twitch, you know, I just feel like it would be easier. Like, I hate to say that it's the low road, but it's the low road. It's the easier road to travel. Like, just because of the editing nightmare I have right now. And I'm going to try and save money to edit this. Edit my computer. Like, I know I need to upgrade the hard drive. Like, the hard drive, one of the things, I mean, you hear a little bit of computer talk. I had, when I bought this computer, it came with a 1 terabyte hard drive. Fantastic, great. But I wanted to move the operating system from the 1 terabyte hard drive over to a SSD. And I have an SSD, but it's not exactly a large one. It's only like 60 gigs. But I was like, oh, I'll put that there and that'll be fine because it'll hold the operating system and any game I'm playing prevalently, or more frequently. Like, I don't know, Shadow of Mordor, which I haven't loaded, but I want to play. For you guys. Watch me kill the orcs. Oh, I'm sorry, Uruks. But it's full. I don't know how it's full. I went browsing. I didn't install much of anything on it except programs, but it filled it up. I deleted stuff, I've moved stuff, I've altered stuff. I know the desktop is controlled and I have stuff like these videos that go up on there, but I moved them right to, I have a shortcut directly to my my secondary hard drive so that I could just drag, cut it, drop it there. There you go. So yeah, but I want to get a bigger hard drive so that I can do that. Maybe that'll fix it. Who knows? Only you know, computer. Anyway, so yeah, I've been thinking about streaming more often and actually doing that instead of just videos, because it would make things simpler. But I'd like to know what you guys thought. How long is this going? I see this at 15 minutes already, so that means I've been like, what, almost an hour talking in a row. For me, for you guys, there was a gap, but what do you guys who watch my videos think? Like, would you be okay with coming and joining me on Twitch and follow me there? That doesn't mean I'm abandoning YouTube. Let me make that perfectly clear. I will not leave YouTube. I will host my streams that are done. I will upload videos from the stream from each game here. I did that before. I'll do it again, especially since OBS Studio lets me record and stream at the same time. So when I start a new game, I'll just hit record, and then when I'm done, I'll hit stop recording. That way I can just upload that chunk in on its own. So I won't leave there. And again, if you post a comment in YouTube, I am watching. I look for comments. I look for tweets. Feel absolutely free to leave a comment, and I will get to you. Like, if you leave me a legitimate comment, I will talk to you happily. But what do you guys think? Would you be okay with that? Like, I know I haven't been putting out videos a lot lately, and I really am sorry about that. But would you be okay joining me over on Twitch and streaming or watching my streams here, even though I might not, be having a conversation or have any funny edits up? Like, I enjoy having my edits, and it's kind of why I want to learn how to use Adobe Premiere if I could get it for cheap, because dear God almighty, it's like buying a console to get Adobe programs, because I use PC. I don't use Mac. I've always used a PC. I can't use a Mac. Anyway, but if you guys would join me, let me know. If not, if you really would prefer the half an hour, and they will be half an hour videos now. I'm not going to do 15, 20 minutes. It will be half an hour blocks. I mean, it might be less if I decide to trim stuff, and I do every now and again trim stuff out of some of my videos. If there's like giant lull periods where absolutely nothing's happening in the video, I might trim it down. So at worst, I'm pretty sure at absolute worst, it might be 25 minutes, but I'm going to try to keep it to half an hour minimal trimming videos so that you guys can do that. I don't want to push it over an hour of any videos I edit. Because I don't know about the editing software, if it can handle that. I've had ones where I've tried to go to where the video is saved and the software just like dirt and it just goes. Okay, so herpy derping on a derpy derp. Fucking software. But would you prefer to see the half an hour block videos, or would you join me in the stream, or both, or you don't care? Let me know. I really want to know. I really want input. As much as I like input of games that you want me to play, I want input of what you think. What do you think was go? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this one up here because this is not much of this is not as much of me rambling as it is me asking a question and posing it up there. Would you blame me if I went to Twitch to do that because it's simpler? Like, would you have a thing against me for going the easier route due to the editing software or whatnot? I really want to do both. I really would love to have a video come out once a day and then stream with you guys that same day. Mostly because there's some games that I feel would work. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep talking a little bit. Sorry. Mostly because there's games that I feel would work great in a video setting, like Song of the Deep, which I want to resume playing through. I think that works fine in an episodic format, as long as I don't get lost for over half an hour. There's other games that I want to play, like Metal Gear Solid. I can say that could work in an episodic format too. Mostly because I know what I'm doing. I know that game like the back of my hand. But then there's games like Song of the Deep. I can use you for both. If I get lost for a half an hour, that's a half an hour I have to chop out of there because nothing happened. I mean, it ain't too hard to edit it in and just go a half an hour later. But I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things. That could work either way. Like, it would be good to stream it because even if I'm lost for half an hour, if I have y'all there with me, you guys can talk with me and maybe help me if you decide to. I'm never against having help, even though it's probably funny to see me wander around going, oh god, but the solution's like right there. Like I did with Resident Evil 7 demo. But, you know, there's games that I feel can work for both. Fallout 4 I don't see being episodic unless you're doing like a really funny playthrough and you make it like a newsreely kind of TV show kind of thing. Or Sims. On that note, my girlfriend really wants me to play The Sims. I have a copy of Sims 3 that she gave me. More dust. Why? I have a copy of Sims 3 that she gave me, and I want to play Sims, but I don't. And if you're watching this, honey, I'm just being honest. I don't know how to put that in a YouTube element unless I can find a way to make it funny, which I don't know if I can because I've never played the game. Like, even if you were to sit there and tell me, I wouldn't be able to follow along with what you're saying because I've never played the game. I don't know. I'm willing to play it, and she wants me to play it, and I want to play it because she wants me to play it, and I want to do things she wants to. It's not all about me, which it isn't. It's never all about the one person in a relationship. Relationship invite with the MPG. But in all seriousness, this time I'm going for water. See, I'm drinking water too. But, belch. But yeah, it's just I don't know what I can do with something like that. Like there are games that are like that too. Like I could stream me playing around with The Sims and whatnot. I can't really put anything like that on YouTube as episodic unless I'm doing like there was this somebody did like a real world type setting. Like if you ever watch the MTV shows like The Real World, they did something like that but with the Resident Evil cast. So if I could do something like that, that'd be different. But then I got to think of something every time I do it. Mark did it, but that's because it's Mark, and Mark can do whatever he wants because he's Mark, and Mark. Notice me, senpai. But laughing at my own jokes, that's horrible. I know that's a horrible thing to do, but I can't help it. I laugh. I love to laugh. Anyway, I'm ending it. I'm ending this now. If I go to Twitch, would y'all be okay with it? If I do both, like, I want to do both when I move, but I got to work shit out for that. Also, I got to make sure stuff's not misaligned, because that's the other thing. If Mom has doctor's appointments, I got to go with her for that and help, because I got to push her in a wheelchair. If she needs to go grocery shopping, I got to do that. So that's where the schedule conflicts with Twitch could come into play, but that's where I would work out the schedule with her so she follows what I'm going, and we can kind of maneuver around it. So, yeah. But, kind of want to do more streams, because the hell did Cookie's dog hair get up there? Weird. Sorry. I want to do more streams, because I have fun with streams, because I could just sit there and play games, and if anybody's in the chat to talk, I can talk with you. So look forward to some streaming. Do look forward to some streaming. It's going to happen. And it is going to happen on my Twitch. Matthew the Pro Gamer. My Twitch. Twitch.tv/Matthew the Pro Gamer. Follow. Also, my Twitter. There too. Go follow it. Go follow the Twitter. I watch Twitter frequently. Excuse me. Like, for example, I've been going to sleep listening to Brown Man. That's his username. Or Ray Navarrete? I can't pronounce his last name. Ray from Rooster Teeth, or ex-Rooster Teeth employee Ray. X-Ray and Vav Ray. I've been listening to him play Stardew Valley on his stream when I go to sleep. That's not creepy at all. And where was I going with this? Oh no, I had a brain fart. But I've been watching him. Okay, yeah, there we go. I got it. I've been watching him. I'm sorry. I am. I'm still tired. My eyes are still burning. But I was watching him play hit through there, just as background noise too. Like, I don't know why I said I was sleeping right off the bat, but as background noise, I was watching him stream, and I had my Facebook up and I had my Twitter up because I was watching my Twitter for stuff, and I always send out weird tweets. Like if I see the Game Grumps tweet, I'll tweet back at them just to throw like they had one of like 1,000,000 points for anybody who retweets this, and I retweeted it. I said I need those sweet points. I don't expect them to reply. I don't expect most of the big YouTubers that no doubt get like 100 retweets in like a second to reply to me. But I do it for me. That's for me. But I watch on there for messages or tweets or relikes and all that. So I'm on there. I get it to my phone. I watch it there, and I check my email pretty frequently. So, Twitter updates on that, I think. It's either that or it's my Gmail. I can't remember. Anyway, but yes, I watch that. So if you want to get a hold of me through Twitter, my Twitter's there too. It's in my homepage. Go to my Twitter. Can I find my Twitter? I can do that for you. Hold on, let me find my Twitter for you. Twit. Anybody else think it awkward that it starts with twit? Yeah, it's the MPG. The MPG is my Twitter. Go follow me. I'll send messages to you and say, hey, that's where whenever a video gets uploaded, I make sure to tweet that, hey, video's up. So you can also use that to follow me on there. And on that note, thank you very much for joining me on the second video today. I look forward to hearing your opinions, your thoughts on possibly just being a majority of being a streaming service here. Well, service. Yes, I am a streaming service. Join the MPG streaming service, where we stream the biggest streams you've ever streamed. I don't know why. My brain doesn't want to work today. I actually slept good today. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed my mad ramblings, go ahead and leave a like. It's one of the few ways I get to know if you enjoy my content. If you're not a subscriber and you happen to stumble upon this video, welcome! By all means, hit the subscribe button. I plan on having more videos coming out. Any streams I do will be posted here. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow in the next video. Aloha to you, and remember, no matter what anyone says, you're awesome.